It's been nearly 10 years since we saw Reggie on stage making this announcement. So I'm going to come up with a few reasons why you should buy a 3DS or 2DS if you don't own one. So March 25th, 2011, the 3DS was first released in the UK. The 3DS XL was released a year later in July 2012, and then in October 2013 the 2DS was released. An updated new 3DS was released in February 2015, and in July 2017 the new Nintendo 2DS XL was released. As of June 2020, the combined total of sales is just under 76 million. Due to the amount of variations of the console and the amount sold, you can pick one up very cheaply. The limited edition versions are worth significantly more than the standard models. If you just want an original 3DS or basic 2DS, they're selling for around £50 at game and cash converters. If you do go and buy one used, make sure you ask for a box, as they don't always give you one. As of today, all models have been sold out on the official Nintendo website, and I would be surprised to see them back in stock. I'd also try and avoid eBay because people are asking for significantly more than they are in cash converters and game as well. So I would check those out before you go onto eBay to buy one. But that's my first reason, is the value, because there's so many different models, you can pick one up pretty cheaply. Secondly, there are so many different ways to play. If you prefer to take it with you on short journeys, I would just go with the standard model. But if you're looking for longer gaming sessions, then I think you'd be better off with the new XL model for the bigger screen and longer battery life. It also sits better in your hands because it's slightly bigger. But for maybe younger gamers, I would just go with the standard 2DS. There's no hinge, so the chance of snapping the console is much less, and they feel a little bit more rigid than the other models. So that's my second reason, is that there's so many different ways to play because there's so many different styles of the console. My third reason is the library of games. You have nearly 8 years of games to play. Only a few of the games are new 3DS exclusives, so you don't miss out on too many if you go with the older models or the standard 2DS model. Due to the software sales, so many games are very cheap to buy. You also have the eShop sales, so you can pick up most games for under a tenner. The only games which really hold their value are Pokemon games, so you may have to pay a little more for these or buy these brand new. One of the best ways to increase your library are using Nintendo Selects. These were sold at half price of the usual amount when they were first released, and even now they sell at a very reduced price. Depending where you live in the country, Argos are selling off most of their 3DS games for less than £1 or less than £2. So you have so many to choose from. But the library of games doesn't stop at 3DS games. You also have the Virtual Console on eShop, so you're able to play your Super Nintendo games, Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games. But then you also have backwards compatibility with the DS. So this means not only do you have the whole 3DS library to work through, your Game Boy library, your Super Nintendo library, but it means you also have the entire DS library to work through as well. So overall, you have roughly 15 years of gaming to play on the 3DS or 2DS, whichever you choose to go for. So these are just a few of my reasons why, if you haven't got one or you had one in the past, it's worth investing now, because you can pick them up so cheap and there are so many different ways to play and there's so many games to play on them. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to really help the video to grow. Thanks a lot everyone. We'll see you in the next one.